Okay, hi again, it's Donna. So in this fourth series in the Advanced Beginner, I'm just going to teach you the pattern for the minor scale. All right, you know already the pattern for the major scale, which is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. All right, that should be kind of ingrained by now, so that you can play the scale of each open note. You can play the major scale starting on the open 6th string, or the open 5th string, which is A, or the open 4th string, which is D, open 3rd string, which is G, open 2nd string, which is B, open 1st string, which is E. So you can start the major scale on any note. You can even start it on flats or sharps. So I can play C flat, B flat in the major scale. I can play E flat in the major scale, all right, by knowing that pattern and knowing where to find my E flat note. So let me take you now to the minor scale, all right? Same thing, we can play the minor scale on any string starting with the open note, okay? So here's the pattern. Hope I don't mess it up. It's this. It's whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. Let's do it again. Whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. So if you know that a whole step is 2 frets and you know that a half of a step is 1 fret, you can start on any string, and you can just play a minor scale. So we know this first string is E. It's open E. E. All right, that's a whole step. So the distance between the first degree of the scale and the second degree, which is E, and it happens to be F sharp. All right, I'll explain more about that later. E, F, G, that's a half a step. A, B, half a step. C, D, E. All right, all I'm doing is following the pattern. And there's my E minor chord, because I just played the scale of E minor. And you can hear how the chord matches the scale. All right, again, whole, half, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. I'll just do it on each. All right, let's do the B minor scale, because I'm starting on the open B. My camera's just not quite right. So, all right. B. That's B minor. Sorry. Why am I having trouble today? Sorry. So if you know that pattern, and you can start on any open string, name the string. So it could be G. I can play the G minor scale. Sorry. That's the G minor chord. I haven't asked you to learn that yet because it's a bar chord. All right. I can do D minor. I've asked you to learn that chord. That's D minor. All right. A. There's your A minor chord. You can hear that the scale fits right into the chord. And I won't do this one because that's just a repeat, because this is an octave, E and E. It's the same thing. So again, the pattern for the minor scale is whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. All right? Every major chord, every major scale has a relative minor. All right? Now, just want to talk about degrees of the scale. The degrees of the scale just mean this. So let's just talk about the C major scale. All right. So the first degree is C. The second degree is D. C, D. Third degree is E. Fourth degree is F. Fifth degree is C, D, E, F, G. Sorry. Sixth degree is A. Seventh degree is B. And the eighth degree is the octave, which is again back to C. Back to Do. All right. So minor scale is the same exact thing. So when we talk about the degrees of the scale, that's what I mean. And that's why chords are named things like seventh chords, because they're talking about doing something with the seventh degree of that particular chord or scale. Okay. So that's why you'll hear chords named minor seventh or major seventh, and it's because either they're following the major chord pattern or they're following the minor chord pattern, which I just taught you. All right, and they're talking about tweaking that seventh degree. All right, sometimes like on the chord of D major. All right, I can talk about getting rid of let me not go into that right now. That's just going to be baffling to you. So let's just stick with that. Minor scale pattern. Whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. You're saying, who cares? It matters. It matters for later, all right? I'll come back. I'll teach you a little bit more about the relative minor of every scale, all right? Not doing sharps and flats right now. Just the relative minor of every scale. What do I mean by that? I'll teach you in the next, oh gosh, what is it? The fifth lesson in the Advanced Beginner series. You're not advanced yet. You have to do the homework. Okay. Thanks for listening. Bye.